league's best, currently third in the NFL in receiving yards. It's the Bears and the Lions, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
Bit of a sloppy track here at Soldier Field. Still getting some of the wraparound rain bands of a low-pressure system that's hovered over Chicago the last couple of days. Today it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Chicago Bears. With Charles Davis. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. Jones breaking from the contact. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that, because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. Back to throw. Rose throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Watkins that time, and it's third down. You talk about this Lions defense, and they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to
fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. After the interception, here's Goff. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pick up there of 20 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Goff. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. Touchdown! James Mitchell, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bears offense making their way out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the NFC. A CD after this game, there will be 4 weeks left in the regular season. So this is far from the final version of what we'll see come January, more of a first draft, if you will, as all these teams fight for a better position.
And you pointed it out so accurately there, Brandon. After this game, 4 weeks left in the regular season, and then the playoffs officially begin. But for some teams, trying to fight to make it to the playoffs, they're actually in a playoff push right now.
50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. The Bears at 500 at 6-6. They come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well, because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch.
That's caught inside the 20. A huge play there for Chicago. 44 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Inside give to Elliott. drop him at the 5-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
On 3rd and 2, Rose flush to his right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
And he's got Mooney in the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A 3-yard touchdown pass, and the Bears' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point afters have been good, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Khalif Raymond now. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. Now they are back to 500 now. The win last week, their 3rd in a row. And the question is this run coming too late to make a difference in the playoff race?
Great question. They definitely still have some work to do, but I think a lot of folks were writing this team off about 3 weeks ago, even some of their own fans. So I suggest you put some extra shots on the old bandwagon because this team has rebounded.
They'll run for the first time with a speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Goff now looks to throw. Oh, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down. Here's Jack Fox on to punt. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Here's Jones. Ooh, with a juke. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And the Bears take over. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film, just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Rose eluding the pressure right. Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Sutton. And the Lions are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Super one. Goff on 1st down. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
Now it's Goff. And right with it here over the middle. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jaquan Brisker getting sent on the safety blitz, and he was able to finish it off. Throwing on 2nd and long. Goff. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. You look at this Bears defense. This crew against the pass, it's been a real struggle. 2nd from the bottom in the NFL, number 31.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up 4th down. Jack Fox now gets set to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Jones on the return. It's a 39-yard punt, and good coverage means a loss on the return. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Step, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Aleem McNeil. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Up the middle. Here's Elliott. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go.
Now this defense for the Lions, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Fair catch called for. No gimme in these conditions, but he's able to look this one in. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return, and the Lions will take over.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
At their own 46. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
These two teams, they met at Ford Field earlier this season with the Lions winning that ball game. So they're looking for the series sweep here in Chicago.
Off play action. Here's Goff.
He's got this to Williams, complete.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 27.
Gibbs straight ahead.
And not a whole lot on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. 7-7, our score after. The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter.
The 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it?
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line.
On 4th down, Goff to the sidelines, and Detroit has Riley Patterson out there for the field goal.
From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder.
Patterson's kick is good.
And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And able to get this out to the 25.
The Chicago offense set to get started.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
And this will be caught by Mooney.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. Trucks over him.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
51 yards now on the ground at just 7 carries from the 34 now. Here's 1st and 10. They go to Elliott again. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down.
Back to throw. Rose. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 20-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. A 1st down carry by Elliott. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured bear on the field.
Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Now Elliott. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Flushed out right. That's to Moore. He's got it. Touchdown Bears. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Bears have taken the lead.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Santos with the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. So that one a long 11-play drive.
And it concludes with a touchdown reception by DJ Moore. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that would have been happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it. I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here's Goff. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
On 1st and 10, Goff.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
He was looking for Josh Reynolds that time, but it'll be 2nd down. Goff now to throw.
Throws out left. It's caught by Williams.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Throwing on 3rd, Goff.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Here's Jack Fox now
as he's on to punt for Detroit. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. On the return is Jones. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. There's DJ Moore as he and the rest of the offense head back out there. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that, too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise he can really decimate them.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. The first down carry by Elliott doesn't amount to much as he'll get forward for about a couple.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
This offense so far on third down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down. Throwing on first down. Rose. That's complete to Mooney. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 2 yards to go, second down. Draw play, Elliott. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Looking to throw. Rose. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 20.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
The give is to Elliott. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 81 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Back to throw. Rose. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bears will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits were on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
Here's Raymond bringing it out. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. And the Lions going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing again is Goff. Looking deep downfield. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. The final shot before break here, Goff. And now look at this, big gain but a fumble. And this one will actually go out of bounds, so no recovery. And that is how we conclude this first half. So we come upon halftime here at Soldier Field with the Bears out in front. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14. We'll begin in the NFC South. Tampa Bay paying their yearly visit to Atlanta. And it's the Buccaneers who are out in front. The Bucs locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. From there, we'll jet north to Ohio to check in on the Browns at home at Cleveland Browns Stadium. And they trail in that one as it's the visiting Jags who are out in front. 3 touchdown passes there for Trevor Lawrence. Lastly, let's head to Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati to see what's happening with the Bengals. And that one all tied. Both these teams getting a chance to dry out, maybe change their cleats if need be, but halftime's just about over. Time to get back to it. And for the call of the second half, here's Brandon Gaudin.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
Here's Raymond bringing it out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and a couple.
Now a play fake, and it's Goff.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
From the 50, it's Goff.
St. Brown making the catch on the out route.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing to start the drive. Rose. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On second down, Elliott. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, Rose.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25.
A huge play there for Chicago.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 97 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Escaping the pressure right. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bears add 6 to their lead. Now the point after try for Santos. And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Detroit's offense ready to take over. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
At the 26-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. That pass caught. It's Williams. He's still on his feet. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 74 yards. And the Lions get a bit closer. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Ezekiel Elliott gets ready to go again here on offense as he shuffles onto the field. He is knocking on the door for 100 yards in this ball game.
And it's so important. It doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal. Just short of it, a little bit over. A little bit over feels better to everyone. Offensive line, running back, team totals. Just something magical about breaking that barrier.
Now he's right there on the doorstep now. To throw on second down. Rose. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago. 42 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
Elliott going to get it again on second down. And they corral him just a couple of yards shy of the end zone. The pickup goes for 13. It sets him up first and goal.
Good for a Chicago Bears.
Elliott will take it in. Touchdown Bears. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the first and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
Hey, kill! What's up?
Goff now looks to throw. It's complete to Williams. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. Here's Jones on the return. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. And let's gaze our attention on Ezekiel Elliott. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably gotten some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. Flush to his right. And that's Elliott, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A game there of
another big play right there. And this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Elliott. Skirts by him. And good job of just fighting up here, looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Jameson Williams and the Lions get set for this next possession. A monster game so far, 3rd quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers, though, who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in a route or they get open early, but they just always find a way. And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has. Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. Trying for right, and it's intercepted. And they will score. Pick 6 for the Bears, touchdown. Santos now to add the PAT. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. Here's Khalif Raymond to return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Lions offense heading out as we give you a look at the playoff race coming into the weekend in the NFC. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They go ahead and snap it. Goff.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they find a way to convert there on 4th and 6.
First down, Detroit.
Hey, let's go. Let's go, Brown. Brown.
From the gun, here's Goff. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Again, Goff.
Finds Gibbs on a check down.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A gain of 9.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
39-yard line.
Here's Goff.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
That's into the hands of Reynolds. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Goff now to throw.
Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
A good yardage there on first down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. But it could have gone for more.
And once again, he's going to be stopped up behind the line. 2nd straight play. Shades of the 85 Bear defense a little bit. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Desperation time for Goff on 4th. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone.
Here's Goff. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
139 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. Pushes him over. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Again, it's Elliott. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The Bears on 3rd down. Not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 4. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins.
And he will have the Bears first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6.
Off the play fake. Rose. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Alex Anzalone in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. A give to Elliott. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
11 yards on the play. It's
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot. Elliott running right. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Santos with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Raymond now on the return.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field.
Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth-quarter hole.
Well, this is caught by Williams.
And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning.
On second down, here's Goff.
This throw nearly intercepted. Oh, the big D lineman almost had it. But third down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Now Goff.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
I think this is what this game's become now. Just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
Pulled in at the 24. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time as they have dominated the proceedings here into this fourth quarter.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead, first down, fourth quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on first down puts them back on their heels.
That's good for the Bears. First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Inside give to Elliott. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They put up their goal at the beginning of the season, and that was to win 7 games, and now they've accomplished that mission.
And congratulations to them for achieving their goal. They have to finish the season strong, but you got to think that going forward for next year, they're going to jump that number up a little bit higher.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from Soldier Field.